Coffee and Convo, y'all. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. Welcome to the latest installment of the Graphk and Stu Show, Coffee and Convo edition. You already know what time it is, man. It's a midday show, man. I had to get my bro on and talk about this upcoming matchup against the Chicago Bears this Sunday afternoon. I got my big brother in the building. What's good, Stu?
Hey, man. First of all, I want to give you props on was it Coffee and Convo?
Yeah,
that you did. When was that about Davante Adams?
Oh, it was yesterday.
Hey,
appreciate you, man.
A1, and you brought up some points that I didn't even think of. Again, he's almost like a D tackle, right? Like a D tackle doesn't get sometimes the glory. He may have his best game and not have a stat because he's opening up for the linebackers.
Yeah,
just like you said, with him being doubled, he's opening up for other receivers to get his deal. So
yeah,
I just tell me the main issue. I want to make a comment and then we'll move on. What was the main issue with Davante? He after the game just left or what?
Apparently he didn't speak to the media, which I'm cool with. But from what it's
this last game
after the win. But from what it sounded like he was pissed. He was on the sideline, towel over his head. You know, the offense just can't get going. And basically we won games and he came back out and kind of spoke about what he meant. He meant wins are wins, you know what I'm saying? But I'm striving for greatness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at his age, man, he's like, look, I'm 30. I want to win a Super Bowl. And if I can win it with the team that I grew up loving, then that's what it is. But I expect greatness because he knows what this offense can look like. And he also knows, Stu, that you're not going to win many games putting on a performance like that offensively. There's only so much you can lean on your defense. You know what I mean? Like this defense has won these last two games for us, but I don't know if this defense is built to sustain that kind of success. And I think that, you know, Tay's not going to say that, but it's like, I think he knows what real football looks like. And he's just kind of, you know, he's irritated. He's like, man, let's go out here and let's blow out these teams that we're supposed to be. The New Orleans Saints, they lost last night. They look bad, right? They just beat the New England Patriots 31-0 in New England the week prior. So for us to have to beat these guys kind of last second the way we did, I think that Davante's kind of fed up. And mind you, you've been in the NFL, you know, you'll take any win you can get it.
Dude,
right?
Absolutely, dude. They're hard to come by, bro. So
yeah, that's why I was frustrated. That's why I'm like, I understand Tay and I get why he's frustrated, but it's like, take the win for what it is.
And I like what you said about the receiver position being
selfish.
Yeah, a little prima donna, a little selfish, a little about me. They are, you know, and they'll admit to that, right? You know, and
you've been around Jerry, you've been around Randy. You have to be like that, being that great. And it just is what it is. That's the receiver position. And Davante is just more the humble kind of, you know, that great receiver.
He was sitting on the sidelines chopping it up with the running back, right?
Yeah.
They sitting there and just like ignoring everything and
talking to Brandon. Oh, no, it was Amir Abdullah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
And I like what you said though. You know, regardless, he has guys looking at him, right?
Yeah.
And young guys seeing how veterans handle things. And I saw receivers do some things during games. I'm not going to mention names, but probably worse than what Davante did. But you'd like to see someone who is a leader, especially during a win.
Yeah.
You know, put his thing aside and go, you know what? We won the game. And that's all. That's at the end of the day, guys. I mean, honestly, that is all that matters. I mean, it was for us back then. Maybe it's different now. Guys are a little more individualized. Guys are a little more about themselves, right? As long as I did what I needed to do, I don't really care if we win or lose. But I got to believe that Davante's a team guy. I mean, but again, everyone has their moments, right? Everyone has their moments, and he chose rather than, I will say this, rather than saying something that he shouldn't, he just chose not to say anything at all. So,
and I respect that. The only thing that I said in which it could have happened, but we haven't heard anything or any reports coming out, was for him to say, offense, y'all stay in this locker room. Everybody else can go home. We need to talk.
I like that.
We need to talk. Like we need to figure this shit out, because what we're doing right now is not going to work. We're putting too much on the defensive side of the ball. We got to do our part in order to continue to have these wins flow. And, this weekend, man, we're playing against another inferior, team.
Oh, and just last thing, that knucklehead on whatever talking about the Marcus Allen, Al Davis, and Mark Davis, Devontae. What a moron!
Yeah, I mean, what did you think about that?
Glad you called him out.
What did you think about that? Like, realistically, like, because the ins and outs, a lot that happened.
I would say this. Obviously, again, he doesn't know the organization. So if you don't know the organization, don't say that crap, But again, like you said, it's about hot takes. It's about, and I could see from the outside how, if you're a conspiracy theorist, how you could look and see that type of thing. But again, like you said, Mark's different.
Yeah.
I mean, Al was Al. I love Al. Al.
I brought you up in the conversation, Stu. I said,
I did. I appreciate that. No,
yeah, I'm like, Stu will walk in and be like, "Oh my God, I got to go talk to Al." Like, what I mean?
Mark's different. I'm saying Mark's approachable, and I also liked what you said about Mark will get rid of the coach before he gets rid of Devontae.
Yes,
which I think is good.
Yeah,
I think, and I agree with you on that. And again, that showed you. So there's nothing. Yeah, he wants him here. He wants him happy, and he wants him getting touches, and he wants him scoring touchdowns and winning games. So again, I thought you had a lot of good points, and I listened to some other people talk about the same thing, and just terrible, just absolutely terrible. On Pat McAfee, they had Aaron Rodgers on there, and I don't know. He said some things that were I don't agree with him, but I mean, I think what you said was spot on, and I think it was just he's frustrated, obviously, but again, it's a lot worse when you're frustrated and you're losing. I mean, shit, we're winning. I mean, we have a chance to go 4-3 walking into Detroit on Monday night, and
3-game win streak.
Yeah,
I'll take that. However it happens, it is what it is.
Absolutely. So, anyways, that's enough on that. But I just wanted to give you props and say that you did a phenomenal job on breaking that down. I was proud of you.
Appreciate you, big bro. Salute to John, man. I'm sitting here watching my screen and realizing there's at least 3 bearded dudes here. What's the regimen? Y'all oil, balm, style, paste, fruit, juice, guys? Go ahead, Stu. Take that one.
I have a I take hair, nail, and skin, the biotin, right?
Uh-huh.
I also take a beard vitamin by remember the Duck Dynasty guys?
Yep.
They have like a beard nutrient vitamin gummy that I take. I have a shampoo and conditioner for it. I have a kind of like a conditioning cream. I have a balm. I have an oil. Yeah, man, you got to take care of it, bro.
John, all natural, brother. I don't put anything on mine. No vitamins, no anything. It's the Greek in me, I guess. I don't even know.
Well, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know if those things do anything, but I mean, they don't hurt.
You try it.
They don't hurt. Yeah. So
Casper says, I got my beard from eating cat. There you go. There you have it. That definitely happens. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, man. Hit that subscribe button. Also, if you guys get a chance to, man, our brother has a YouTube channel also, Stuart Schweiger. It's called Stuart Schweiger. Go over there, hit that subscribe button, man, and run those numbers up for our brother. Let's get him more active. Also,
we got some. Me and Chike actually have some things planned that I want to talk to you about at the first of the year. So
okay, perfect.
There's some stuff behind the scenes, and there's some things I got going on. I just want to make sure, and we've talked about me getting serious about things, and I just hopefully the first of the year we can do that. And speaking of Chike, last weekend, Chrissy was up up in Canada for a funeral for her best friend's father.
Yeah.
And the kids had a winter break, so they had Thursday, Friday off, and then Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday. And then I had Chike come over with his kids, and then Cameron had her friends over. So by Monday afternoon, I was like, everybody's got to get the fuck out. Everyone's got to get the fuck out before I start killing everybody. So again, that Sunday was a little chaotic. So I appreciate you.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Just,
Bro.
I do want to ask you this though. I was worried when I saw the replay of you could somewhat see that game on my TV screen. Was that an issue?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right.
No, none. Right here, you guys. I just put a Stu's link from his channel.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
So make sure you guys go subscribe, man. Let's run that shit up, man. For real. There's no reason why Stu shouldn't have at least 10,000 subscribers.
But I got to put more content though. Okay.
Oh, so, well, when those numbers go up, that gives you incentive to do it, man. So go over there and hit that subscribe, you guys. We're going to talk about this upcoming game. We're going to talk about the quarterback position, whether it's going to be Hoyer or it's going to be Aiden O'Connell. There's conflicting reports right now, Stu. All week long, it sounded as though Aiden was going to get the keys to the car.
I like that comment.
And I'm definitely going to read it.
Okay.
But now Hondo, it seems as though I've seen a few things where it sounds like he's kind of changing his tune and saying that it may be Brian Hoyer after that performance. I believe he went like 6 for 10, 6 for 12 for 102 yards. No tutties, no picks. But I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. But this is the week you got to give the keys to the car. I mean, it's to the kid, right?
Well, here's the deal. This is a home game for him. He's from Illinois. You know what I'm saying? It's at 2 hours from Purdue.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a ton of family there. But again, I go both ways. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'd like to see him.
Pause. I had to throw that one out there, man. Go ahead, Stu. Go ahead.
All right. I was like, for a second, I'm like, wait, what? So I go back and forth. Let's put it that way.
There you have it. Nicely worded.
And do I want him to go out there and play, or would I rather put Hoyer out there and let him, I mean, he's got a W, let him, I think he earned the right to start another week, right? I mean, let him go out there and shit. If he's not working out right, then make a switch or something. But yeah, I don't think we want to keep doing this though, right? No. I mean,
but the problem is this, he's seen a half. He got a second half. Now you're putting him out there to start the game. And
let's see. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, things can get.
And hopefully maybe during practice, during the week, he was with the ones the entire time and he's.
Split reps.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, all week long. So, and they're going to name the starter today after practice. So we'll know today who's going to go out there.
Probably pretty soon here,
yeah,
right?
Very soon. Very soon. And the thing is this too, Stu, the thing is if Hoyer goes out there and he struggles to start the game, they can put the kid in. You know what I mean? And so, it is what it is. Let me get these supers in real quick. Salute to John. I'm finally happy that the rest of the NFL world can see what we saw about Carr. Can you put all the blame on us as an organization and Carr pass? Come to find out, he was part of the problem. He was definitely a part of the problem. And I'm not going to turn this into a Derek Carr show. All I'm going to say is this. There's no more excuses. He has everything at his disposal. He has a top 5, top 10 defense. The weapons on the offense are there, and they still are struggling mightily. Yes, John, salute to you, my brother. I agree, and I was tweeting all night having a field day about that game. Salute to our brother John. Salute to JT real quick also. 2022 Raider vibes last night. Watching DC bounce TD opportunity off of Foster's fingertips. Foster Moreau has struggled to catch the football, even in Vegas. 2 for 13 third down conversions, 20 red zone. Oh, my God. Laugh out loud. Go Saints. They were in the.
Oh, that way. Wait, hold on. So wait, 2020.
2 for 13 on third down conversions. They put it and the Saints, I believe, had 3 turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. They went and got the ball back 3 times for DC. So that's pathetic, man. Hey, but we're not.
I think we had been saying that for quite a while. But what do we know? I'm just some fucking asshole in the basement. So. And you're just some asshole with a nasty beard.
With a nasty beard and a green screen behind me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? Hey, actually, Chike goes, bro, how's he in the locker room? And I'm like,
shout out to Chike. Real quick, salute to Cardo, too. What's good, Graphk? Bears perfect game for AO4 to grow his and I said this all week long, Cardo.
Yeah.
It's a bad team. Justin Fields is not playing. Their star quarterback is gone. He's out with a dislocated thumb. This is the week to get the kid.
Fucking backup that looks like David Beckham.
Undrafted quarterback, Division II guy. So
from where? Where's he from?
Shit. I got to look it up. I talked about it the other day. Division II. Look up undrafted Chicago Bears quarterback. It's a Division II school though. You may know. You may have heard of the school, but I don't even know. He can make that guy.
Again, that's why my nephew. Again, they beat the #1 team last week by like 30 points, and he had an interception. I think they're probably going to be #1 in Division II right now. My nephew's team, Grand Valley State Lakers. So
Tyson Bagent. Tyson Bagent. It's Tyson and then Bagent.
Bagent.
Yeah, there you go. And let me read. I'm gonna read the rest of this real quick. He can make that guy again.
He's from Shepherd.
And throw the deep ball to open up the run game. Tay over 100, JJ over 100, 34-14, pick 6 from the defense. Talk that shit, Cardo. Let's go. I like that. Hey, and Cardo, I like that you put a score out there because in a minute, we're going to talk about the one game that Stu played against the Chicago Bears. We're going to talk about it here shortly. So stay tuned. Salute to my dog, Jason Hunter.
Actually, Soldier Field is one of the stadiums I never got a chance to play in.
Oh, so you never played there?
I never played there. Nope, I never played there. I never played in Dallas. And I think that's it.
Well, you played them in Oakland in 2007.
Yeah. Yes.
What up, fellas? Hope y'all had a blessed weekend. Raider Nation for life and go Irish. Let's go, Jay. Nothing but love, Stu.
Who y'all playing?
I don't know who we have this week. Is it Stanford or somebody? I forgot who we have this week, but we beat USC. That's our bowl win right there.
What was the score of that game?
Oh, it was like 48-20 or some shit, like 40-20.
So how'd that quarterback do?
Caleb threw 3 picks. Yeah,
I will say this though. I watched the game. That dude can whip that motherfucker. Bro.
Oh yeah,
holy shit!
Definitely, bro. Salute to Joe. Hoyer is what he is. One half of football doesn't show us a whole picture. Aiden, as a rookie, showed his weaknesses, but he showed a lot of strengths too. And Joe, that's what I've been saying all week. And Stu, let me know. We know what Jimmy can and can't do. We know what Brian Hoyer can and can't do.
Yeah.
We don't know at the NFL level what Aiden really can and can't do. That's the wild card. At this point, you're 3-3. You're playing against a bad team. Let him go out there and build that. And like you said, he's from the area.
Yeah, I mean, it could work out great, but
I know. And you've been a huge proponent.
It's going to be a sloppy fucking game, dude. I have a feeling it's been raining all week over here in the Midwest. Looks like it's probably going to be raining on Sunday, and Soldiers Field is known to be
disgusting.
Yeah. So
let me look it up. I'm gonna see what Chicago looks like this week. I'm gonna see. Let me see. Salute to Black Sunday. What up, Graphk and Stu? Hoyer starting Sunday. We'll know today. Today.
Black Sunday. Soon here, yeah.
Sunday it will be nice. It'll be sunny. 43 low, 56 high.
Okay. All right. That's perfect.
Yeah. Black Sunday. We'll know here in the next hour or so, brother. So we'll definitely keep you in a loop. And salute to John once again. Was it against Dad all over the draft coverage? I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you.
Is that this quarterback?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time me hearing about this kid, and I watch a lot of college football.
He's a rookie.
Yeah, rookie.
I mean, think about his mindset right now, going up against fucking Max.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And their starting right tackle may not play. He's been questionable this week, and that would be a terrible, terrible thing for that undrafted guy. He may get cooked. He may get cooked, bro. But it happened to Aiden, Stu. It happened to Aiden. He went out there and got sacked 6 times by Khalil Mack. His first action. So
why can't Crosby do the same thing?
There you go. And we're going to have to make up for it, man. Salute the Lord as well. Before we get back into our talk, hey, Stu, did you play for Cable? My first game was a preseason versus the Cowboys, and Cable went out on the field goal for a speech of doing better than went 8-8.
Hold on. My first game was a preseason versus Cowboys, and he
went out on the field for a speech of doing better, and then he went 8-8.
So Cable was the offensive line coach under Lane Kiffin.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was 2007 when Lane first came. And then 2008, halfway through the year, Lane got fired, right? And then Cable became the interim.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was a offensive line coach. Wait, was he?
Yeah, Cable was. Oh, you're talking about with you while you were there.
Because I thought.
Let me see. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Actually, I thought that Jim Coletto was the offensive line coach, the old Purdue coach.
Cable had two stints with the Raiders, 2007 to 2008. He was there.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And then 2008 to 2010. So he was around when you were there.
Yeah. So what was the question? What did he have a question or did he have?
He just said, "Were you there? Did you play under him?"
So he played. The guy that was just on there that played.
Oh no. He just asked you if you did because he was saying he went to the preseason game against the Cowboys and Cable went out there on the field for like.
I thought he was saying as a player. Okay.
And right here, yes, his dad, the young kid's dad, the quarterback from the Chicago Bears, his dad is a 28-time champion, arm wrestling champion. Salute to Jamal. I seen that. I was watching. I was like, damn, this dude's.
My dad used to do professional arm wrestling.
Holy shit.
Big Stu would whoop that motherfucker's ass, bro.
That's why it looked like a fist would come out of your beard, like fucking like Peter Griffin and shit. Salute to Super Omni. Division II Shepherd, all-time leading college yardage. Shepherd is in West Virginia. Tyson might be the real deal, but Gint. Salute to Super Omni. And you know in the past, Stu, our Raiders have made we've made people famous.
The same fucking thing, dude. They make careers for fucking people.
We made a lot of people famous. I remember, who was it? Was it Nick Foles that went out there and threw like 7 touchdowns against the Raiders one week when he was playing for Philly? It was disgusting. It was nasty work. Disgusting. So yeah, we've been there and done that year in and year out. Salute to Cardo once again. No sense to start Hoyer when you know what he has done over the past 20 years.
I got you.
We haven't even scratched the surface. Needs to get the nod. And that's what I've been saying, Stu. The reason why I want to see Aiden is so we can figure out what he does.
All right. No, I mean, shit. Okay. I mean, the more I talk about it, the more the more that makes sense. And
it's no disrespect, but I want to see.
He's not going to get. Here's the deal. He's not going to get any better not playing.
No, but not even that. Still, we'll go draft another quarterback next year, and we may never see Aiden O'Connell again.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? So we have to see at least what the kid has to offer outside of that Chargers game. Let's see what we got, and then we'll know. Maybe we get one in the middle to late rounds next year, or it's a first round guy. We just don't know.
Well, you know what? And actually, you make a good point. You know what? Let's see if this is our guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
Because like you said, you're looking at, they probably will draft another guy if the opportunity presents itself. And then you know what? Let's see if we don't need a quarterback. Let's see if we just need a solid backup for us. So fuck it. Let's go. Rip it off and let's go, man. Let's run with them and have Hoyer be his clipboard holder and be there as a coach and a support system for him. And
there you go.
And that's probably what Hoyer would rather do anyways, to be honest with you.
He is the finesse god. He gets paid a lot of money to sit on that sideline and just relax.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm just emergency, bro.
Yeah, yeah, man. You know what I mean? And he's like 39 years old, still. Like he's on his way to being 40, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
even if you're a quarterback and you don't do that much, still just to be that age and be out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I know you're protected a little bit more and you don't have to move around a bunch, but you still, I mean, I don't know, man. That's good for him, buddy. Shit.
Salute to everybody here, man. Max is going to terrorize that kid. Black Sunday. This is facts, bro. Salute to my dog on the $5. At work, just tuning in. Rock on, G. Salute to our guy, Mongo.
Yeah, let's get some. Is Hobbs playing?
No. So right now, he has missed practice all week long.
Send Hobbs off the edge. Send 41 up the middle. Send, let's mess with this kid, dude. Send Morag. Fucking let's go.
Hell yeah. And I'm excited, man, because this is another week where this defense can continue to build on what they've done the past few weeks. You know, playing against these kind of opponents. Chicago, man, should be.
Well, I mean, how many points have they given up the last couple weeks?
Our defense?
Yeah.
Last week, the Patriots got what, 17?
Before that, Packers had 13?
13, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Dude, back in our era when there wasn't these high-powered offense and scoring offenses, right? Our goal every week, Rob Ryan's goals, if you meet these goals, you're probably going to win the game. It was always, if you hold your opponent to 17 points, you really should win that game.
Yeah.
I mean, you should.
Hey, real quick, you talked to Rob last night, right? Or today?
I texted him this morning because I thought about I asked when they were going to be coming in because usually even though Chicago is considered central, it's not 2 time zone away, but they're actually flying in tonight because I was thinking of going up to Chicago.
Yeah.
And so he said they're going to get in late tonight around 9:45, probably at midnight curfew, and then they'll probably have a walkthrough at maybe a high school, or maybe like Northwestern or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then because I'd like to see those guys, but also too, I mean,
Stu, I'm gonna come out there. We should go see him New Year's Eve. We play the Colts.
What?
In Indianapolis.
In Indianapolis?
Mm-hmm. Should go out there. Real talk.
Oh, because they'll be coming in Friday too.
Yeah.
Or do they play on? Is that a Saturday game or is that Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah. So dude, we should definitely, because that's 45 minutes for me, and meet him at the hotel and
kick it.
Say what's up to Aiden and avoid. Because if he would have saw the way, he'd be like, "Those motherfuckers aren't allowed in here, motherfucker." Ziegler walks up, "Get the fuck out of here, Stu."
Yo, salute to John real quick. Watching the game last night reminded me of a question for Stu, and I love this question. Salute to John. Do players fake cramps and stuff on the field for an extra timeout sometimes? Coaches ask, because Derek Carr went kind of low-key viral on Twitter last night. He was trending because out of nowhere, he had, he was holding his dick, man. It looked like he was, he pulled something. He's growing, right? But magically he was right back out there.
Tampon in.
He was right back out there, right back out there. And we've seen him do this year in and year out with the Raiders. He did it against the Pittsburgh Steelers after a terrible throw. He used to do it. Is that a thing in the NFL? Have you ever got up and just gave up a touchdown? He was like, "Fuck, let me fake an injury."
No. Okay. No. I know guys, let's say time's running and you lay on a dude or whatever and don't let him get up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or no, I mean, because most of the time they're going to charge you a timeout regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So are you saying it just to kind of avoid, like, I got hurt on this play, that's why it was a shitty play? Or are you saying
John was asking, his was a little different than mine. What he said was, do players fake cramps and stuff on the field for extra timeout sometimes? Well, this the thing, John. You're going to have to give up an injury to a timeout.
You're going to get charged a timeout regardless.
Yeah.
So, what if you didn't have any timeouts? How does that work?
Yeah. See, don't they do the time runoff still?
I think they do.
Yeah. So
seconds or whatever.
Yeah. And they had a few timeouts. So it wasn't like the game was about to end type shit anyway. You know what I mean? It was after a bad throw. And
I'm sure there's offensive fucking guys that do that shit, but defensive guys, we're very focused on like what we're doing, and that wouldn't even pop in our mind to fake some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's some offensive stupid
shit.
Pansy shit. Yeah.
Salute to James.
So I'm sure there's guys that do it. And we actually now that I figure, I'm sure Tony Gonzalez has done it plenty of times.
Oh yeah.
I'll
tell you, but he didn't fake
your ass up.
He didn't fake when you blew his shit up though.
He tried his hardest to get up. He couldn't. Motherfucker looked like he was a magnet stuck to the floor.
Wow. Salute to James. So hey, real quick, rest in peace to put him in a coffin guy.
Paul Bear.
No, old boy that was doing those videos. Remember he used to walk into the grocery store and say, "Put him in a coffin." He'd jump on top of the food.
Oh, I never seen that.
I'm gonna send you some video.
Okay, let me see that. Yeah.
Salute to James. Finally caught it live. Happy Friday to the nation from East Palo Alto. We need to see what we got with AOC and hope we get some help up the middle.
I'm with that. Yep, I'm on board. Yep,
There we go, James. I agree, brother. And let me get these two supers in, and we're gonna get to Chicago talk.
That's got to be coming out quick. That's got to be coming out soon.
Salute to Marty boy. Raiders. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to Ricardo as well. Max going to arm wrestle with his son. Laugh out loud. Feel so bad for that kid. Max 3 sacks. Our defense 5 sacks, 2 picks, 1 pick 6. Spillane pick, and there we go. Marcus Peters first house call. I'm ready for that, man. I think that would do a lot for the OG too, man. A lot for his confidence moving forward, man. Salute to Cardo.
Well, is this what you're saying? This is his
coming out party.
But I'm saying this is his Ricardo. This is his
his predictions.
Okay, gotcha.
There we go. Salute to Cardo. No handouts. If Aiden wants that spot, he has to earn it. Facts. And I think if you allow him to go out there, there's a reason Devontae is saying
Aiden O'Connell wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, he wants nothing given to him. I mean, the guy was an 8-string quarterback walk-on at Purdue and ended up becoming the all-time percentage leader for the entire fucking university, and that's including Jim Everett and Drew Brees and Kyle Orton and Bob Greasy and Bob DeMoss, and I mean, you're talking about a lot of great quarterbacks. So
yeah, definitely. And what Will said is right. What Will said is right. You got to play to earn it. So that's another reason why you got to allow the kid to go out there and get it done. Salute to Graham. All right, so I want to start doing this like once a week. There's a few teams that you haven't played in the NFL, right? And I want to talk about
I've played every team.
Okay, boom. So there we have. So there's one particular team that we're playing this Sunday, the Chicago Bears. We're already talking about it. And still, you played them in 2007. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
The defense was heavy that year. They showed up. I believe you were second in tackles in that game. I think Robert Thomas and Kirk.
I had a pretty good game that game. I had some very nice hits, physical hits on. I told you the running back. Cedric Benson. Cedric Benson.
Cedric Benson. They had Bernard Berrien in there.
Cedric Benson.
They had. Oh, I forgot. They had Adrian Peterson over there. Adrian Peterson. Cedric Benson.
Yeah, not
AP.
Yeah. But number 29, I popped him. I blew up Bernard Berrien on the sideline. Let's see. I had a good game, and I'm pretty sure it was like 7-10 or something. And finally in the fourth quarter, they hit up a go route on Carr, and that was the only play we gave up really the whole game. And Brian Greasy. Brian
Greasy came in. He was 10 for 14.
Well, he started. We knocked him out, and then freaking Grossman came in and fumbled and but again our offense.
Josh McCown still 14 for 27. He only had 108 yards. He was sacked 3 times and he had a pick.
Fumble?
I don't see any fumbles here.
Okay.
We couldn't really get the ground game going either. Justin Fargas ran the ball 23 times for 81 yards. Tim Dwight, 1 carry for 2 yards. Dominique Rose, 1 for 2. And then McCown had 5 for 22. So he was second in the run game for us with 22 yards.
Oh. What was his passing?
14 for 27 and 108 yards in the air.
And one of the things we talked about, I remember our special teams coach, who I think now is the special teams coach at USC, really, and I want to give him his respect. I want to make sure I have Raiders coaches, and because you had brought up the returner, Hester.
Devin Hester.
Raiders coaches 2007. Because during the week we actually called out Devin Hester.
Yeah.
And our special teams coach was like, I want to let you know, I'm telling that we're kicking to him every play. And I know, and I remember Gerard Cooper was like, Isaiah Kajuba, John Kondo, Bobby, why can't I think of Bobby? The linebacker from Boston College. He had 2 first names. Bobby.
I'm looking right now.
My brain, what the hell, man? Golly.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that was a long time ago, man. I don't see
Ricky Brown. Sorry, Ricky Brown.
Oh, Ricky Brown.
Okay. Ricky Brown.
Got you.
But our special teams coach was Brian Schneider. Schneider, who is now, he's a special teams coordinator for the 49ers right now. But anyways, he called them out, and he challenged us, and even the announcers were talking about it, how we called them out, and we punted him every play, and I think he had negative return yards. We were coming down, And obviously Devin Hester's one of the best to ever play.
Oh, Hall of Famer. Yeah, I mean,
again, you talk about Devin Hester, and then twice a year we're playing Dante Hall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we always did pretty well against our special teams. Always did a pretty decent job. We had pretty good.
McCown did fumble once and he lost it.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's 2 turnovers, right?
Farg fumbled and lost it too.
Yeah.
And then and then you guys created 3 fumbles on the defensive side of the ball. Grossman fumbled twice. Brian Greasy fumbled once. Also,
did we get him?
No.
Yeah. So that's.
But Devin Hester had 1 reception for -2. So you got like he had a terrible game. Terrible game that game.
No, I'm telling you, I think return yards. He finished with negative return yards, dude.
That's crazy. I'm looking at it right now. Kick returns. Well, Hester had 34 yards.
No, punt. Go look at punt returns. Look at punt returns.
14 yards.
Okay.
He only averaged 2.3 a clip. That's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
we and he was trying to. He was like going backwards, and we're like, dude, like you never do that, right? Like, but we were in his head. He's like, man, these motherfuckers. And he did break one, but it got called back because someone held.
Oh, okay. And I'm looking right now, man. You did have a good game, man. 8 total tackles, 8 solo. So
8 solo
and a pass defensed.
Yep.
So the only 2 guys on the roster that had more tackles than you was Robert Thomas and Kurt Morrison. They both each had 1.
But that was the year that I was the reason why our run defense wasn't doing good.
Who said that?
Rob did.
Oh, I remember. That was the F word conversation.
Well, that was different, but then also he because again, I would say that year I probably missed the most. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I may have averaged 5 missed tackles a season.
Yeah.
But again, those missed tackles are going to be touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I probably had a little bit more that 2007 year, and our run defense was, and they're asking, Rob, what's the deal? What's the deal? Well, it was easy just to, Stu's missing too many fucking tackles. And I'm like,
but how does Rob throw it on the safety though? Like I know they played you were all over the place, but like
how 21 yard deep in the just like Moreg's playing.
Yeah. So
I know. That's and me and Rob he's said that he was in the wrong in that, and
I mean it's dope that you guys are still hella close anyway, regardless. But
yeah.
But I think with him, you know how this shit go, right? Still, when people their jobs are on the line, and they're going to pinpoint.
Well, shit rolls downhill. I mean, the players are going to be the ones that go first.
Yeah,
and then the position coach, then the coordinator, and then the head coach. I mean, that's the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it was noticeable in some games that I did miss. I'll be honest with you, I missed more tackles than I should have, and but again, that was I mean, I also had some pretty fucking good games, but whatever. Salute
to Reaper, man. You know, it's funny. We have a Justin Fargas story just a couple months ago. I mean, look, Stu and Fargas are mad close. If you see them together,
me and Justin are actually, for whatever reason, we've always had this connection. I mean, I can remember being in high school and hearing, obviously, because that's when Michigan was recruiting me hard.
Yeah.
Justin Fargas was, I mean, coming out of high school, dude, he was the number one, I know running back, but almost one of the top recruits in the country. I mean, everyone was talking about this Justin Fargas.
Mm-hmm.
And he came to Michigan, and I just remember being a true it was hard for true freshmen to start and play back then, dude. Like, because coming out of high school, like now guys, they're like, I'm training kids in middle school, so they're learning stuff that I didn't learn until I was in college, right? So they're with their weight programs and their training, they're ready-made. I mean, when I got to Purdue, I didn't even know how to backpedal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was hard for guys to start as true freshmen, especially, with teams like Michigan, that had just won a national championship, right? But I remember hearing about Justin Fargas, and I remember watching in my bedroom on my little TV. It was on ESPN. They were at Northwestern, and I remember just being a rainy game, and I just remember him just trucking it. And then obviously they'd give me tickets to the home games. And I remember I was at the Wisconsin game, and they were just running the clock out, and it was like fourth quarter, and it was coming towards the Michigan sideline, right where they're like the recruits and stuff sit. And that's when he got hurt. And how do I say it? So like, how do I do this?
Stu over here voguing and shit.
Well, his leg was this way, like this part was up, but this part of his leg was completely sideways over here. And it really hurt him. And when he came back, Michigan wanted him to play DB.
Yeah.
Right? Because at Michigan, dude, that's the thing. You go into Michigan, dude, you're getting 6 of the country's best players at each of those positions. So they'll fill in with another guy. So they said, forget that. So that's when he transferred to USC and then played running back and then got drafted. And then hold on one second. It's Alex calling me. He knows how to call on his, hey, buddy.
I'm going to mute you real quick. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There you go, Stu. You right back on it.
So I remember coming to Oakland, and I just remember doing tackling drills with the running backs. And I just remember we had the same kind of body type and whatnot. And
yeah,
I just remember us both just having a lot of respect for each other. And his dad loved me, right? His dad hugged. He'd always be like, Stu, what's up, brother?
Hey, Stu, you have me dying. So there's a place that we go to, you guys, sometimes, a good close friend of Stu. They call it the office. Okay, so when we go to Vegas, we stay at the office. All right, and we're not going to give any details into that. But
it's a condo. It's
a cool spot, tuck away spot where all former players go. And to get away when the world's beating them up, they go over there to get the fuck away. Okay, and this time we had the luxury. Me, Tiff, Stu. Who else was there, bro? I mean, everybody was Big Mike, B. Everybody was there. We all stayed over there. And we're on our way to, I believe, was it the alumni party? No, it wasn't the alumni party. We had a something going on. We were supposed to be we had an interview lined up. You had something with at Blue Wire. At Blue Wire. There we go. And right when we're about to leave, Stu's about to get in the car with us, and Justin Fargas calls. Yo, Stu, what's up, man? And Stu just kept fucking with him. He kept saying, hey, bro, you ain't gonna do shit, bro. Like, you ain't gonna do shit, bro. And he was like, yo, where you at? He's like, I'm at the office. He said, motherfucker, I'm on my way over there right now. He's like, bro, you ain't gonna do shit, dog. Like, bro, you ain't gonna do shit. And I'm just gonna say this. Stu ended up staying at the house. We ended up leaving to go do this interview, and Stu got a chance to kick it with his homeboy and his teammate.
That's why he came to the event that night about 3 hours late, because I had his ass
turned up to the max. And we kicked it with him too.
Fargas, I'm telling you, Fargas is a great dude. I'm telling you, as far as strength, again, he's got my body lean, right? And tall.
Yep.
But he could bench like 500 pounds, squat like 700 pounds.
Yeah.
So like when you hit, like, again, remember I talk about tough running backs? I always bring up Justin Fargas. When you were going to attack, and he runs, if you watch, he runs full fucking speed, dude. And he's a good dude, man, a hard player, a Raiders, through and through. His wife is the GM or president of the Aces. His sister-in-law is the general manager. So it was great that Mark got, again, bringing back Raiders, and they just won their second championship, right? So yeah. So I mean, she's doing her thing over there. Hired my girl Becky Hammonds, but yeah, Fargas is a great dude, and I mean, you get it. He's just. Young Hug is his rap name. He's a rapper. He's pretty good, actually, to be honest with you. But just a funny guy, great Raiders. Would talk to anybody, man.
I'm gonna check out that guy you sent me after we get done too. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. Yeah, definitely. Please. But salute to Farg, man. We kicked it with him at the alumni party. Funny dude, great energy. I can't wait to be around him again.
I do have a and it's completely PG story of Farg. Right. So obviously Fargas coming from LA, right? All these tattoos, rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like his dad's Young Hug, or his dad's Huggy Bear, right? All this shit. So
he's from Encino. Is he he's from Encino, right? Like somewhere around that area?
It's
I thought he was somewhere from up there in that area. Let me see. Southern California, born.
What's this say?
Yep, Encino, California.
Okay.
Yep.
And again, like I'm just, it's you just hear LA, right? And you think LA, you think of Watts and South Central and Compton and all that stuff, right? So, and again, like, he's at the time, he was dating kind of ghetto,
Yeah. Little rats.
Yeah. And he kicked it in Oakland. He was
back then. What we called him in Oakland, Northern Cal, we called him rippers. We called him boppers.
Yeah.
We called him rips and
he was kind of ninja-ish, I guess you could say. Right? So he invites us to a Thanksgiving dinner with his mom's side.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's half, and his mom's white and his dad's black.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So since we never played on Thanksgiving, the Raiders, we would come in early and be out by like 10 o'clock. And then we would have the rest of the day to do our Thanksgiving stuff. And I remember, because we all lived in that same neighborhood, me, Kirk Morrison, Andrew Walters, Sam Williams, Justin Fargas. Who else lived in there? But there were a lot of guys. Namdi lived across the street. Akbar Baja Biamila. So we just walked, me and Chrissy, walked to the house. And I was thinking, it was going to be a little, more, I guess I don't know what we were expecting, but when we walked in, everyone's wearing sweaters. Justin's got on like this Ralph Lauren, cut off sweater vest with like a tie and like a little thing wrapped around him and some Dockers. There's like this classical music playing, and he's like, "Hey, Stuart, would you like some shrimp or would you like some champagne?" And I'm like, me and Chrissy looked at each other. We're like, "What the fuck is going on, bro?" But it was like, we're like, "What the fuck is good?" Like, Justin? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was all like his white side of the family, and we were ready to like drink and get fucking hammered. But there's someone, like this professional chef making lobster, and there's all these like a chocolate fountain and shit, and we're like, "Justin, we're gonna have to talk about this later, dog. We're gonna let it slide for right." And he goes, "Stu, just leave it alone right now, bro. Just leave." But it was just so funny.
Yeah.
I had never seen him like in like white dude clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and again, it was just
he had Dockers on and shit.
Oh, he had Dockers, and it was like like I told you, like he looked like he was part, like that's what it was. He had a polo with like the sweater like tied up here.
Oh, he was on some like Carlton Banks shit.
Yes. And his mom's like, "Hello, Stuart. It's so nice to finally meet you. And Justin's talked so highly of you, and I know his dad loves you, and it's great to meet you and Chrissy." And we're just going, "All right, well, this is okay. We got to kind of." We got
to scale back now. Yeah.
And I even looked at Sam Williams, and Sam just was like,
salute. Hey, real quick, salute to JT. Better to game plan and start a rookie than bringing the veteran QB if he ain't it. That's Hoyer's forte. All the way around makes no sense. So better to game plan and start a rookie than bringing the veteran QB if he ain't it. I agree with you, JT. I agree with you on that, brother. Appreciate you.
Hey, Big Vern, Loco, strike one, Stu. You tell us a good Justin Fargas story then. Motherfucker.
Salute to Colleen. I hope Graham schemes this game aggressively. Bro looks at the quarterback that he hasn't seen in his football career. Disguised coverages. Blitzes in the 35 to 45% range. Oh, I like this super right here. And Max is moving around the line. I like that. He said throw some disguised coverages in there, some blitzes, blitz a little bit more because we don't really blitz that much. But
show some stuff too, disguise a little bit, move around, make the kid burn some timeouts, make him think a little bit.
Nah, facts. Salute to Colleen. I appreciate you on that. Let me see. Salute to everybody here in the building. I want to bring this up real quick, real fast. This is salute to. Let me see.
Oh, guys, shut the fuck up. My God.
Let me see.
Graham, Cam, and Ronnie Lewis.
All right, right here. Boom.
Jesus Christ.
Salute to SB Nation. Brian Hoyer, Aiden O'Connell, Raiders to decide Friday. Salute to Bill Williamson over there writing the article. Who will play for Jimmy Garoppolo at Chicago on Sunday? With Sunday's game at the Chicago Bears, kickoff at 10 a.m. Pacific Sunday, less than 48 hours away. The Las Vegas Raiders coach, Josh McDaniels, indicated
that's a 1 o'clock.
Yep. Indicated that the team is yet to decide who will be an injury replacement for starting quarterback Jimmy G on Sunday. Garoppolo was reportedly ruled out of the game Thursday with the back injury he suffered Sunday in a 21-17 win over the New England Patriots. McDaniels said Friday he will decide whether veteran Brian Hoyer or rookie Aiden O'Connell will play after watching Friday's practice, which me and Stu kind of said it should be coming here shortly. Both guys are having a good week practicing. McDaniels said, we'll see how today goes, and then we're just going to make the right decision. I think at the end of the day, both of them are going to be ready to go. I have confidence in both of them. Of course, there's a chance McDaniels already knows who will be starting, which I think he does, but isn't ready to announce it. And, at the end of the day, you want to keep your opposing team on the toes a little bit. There has been the working assumption that the Raiders could go or would go with Hoyer if Garoppolo needed to be replaced during a game, and they would turn to O'Connell if he had a week to prepare for a game. Both scenarios have already unfolded. O'Connell, a fourth-round pick from Purdue, started in week 4 at the loss against the Los Angeles Chargers when Garoppolo was out with the concussion. Hoyer replaced Garoppolo last week as O'Connell was the emergency quarterback. If Hoyer gets the call, there might be an indication, which I agree, that O'Connell's 3 turnovers against the Chargers is keeping him from getting the nod again. I mean, what do you think about that last quote right there, Stu?
Say it again.
Let me see. I'll bring it back up. Now I can get to the comments section. If Hoyer gets the call, that might be an indication that O'Connell's 3 turnovers against the Chargers is keeping him from getting the nod again. What do you think about that?
I think that's garbage.
So at this point, it's like either way.
I'm just saying, like, and again, it wasn't as if he's throwing, picks right to people. I mean, having those sack fumbles, I mean, there's other people involved in that.
Yeah.
And I mean, is there an issue with some of, I mean, but again, I mean, I'm literally counting 3 seconds. I mean, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and they're there already, right? So
yeah.
I mean, I don't see those as being all his fault, So I mean, for that to be the reason why, I mean, let
me ask you this though. What because Devontae has said great things about Aiden O'Connell. Like great things.
Thanks, John. I appreciate that, buddy.
Salute to John. What is his mindset if Brian Hoyer is thrown out there to start that game? What do you think Devontae Adams, star wide receiver, is in his head? What is the first thought that pops up? Brian Hoyer is starting against the Chicago Bears.
Well, I guess and what like as far as
I think that Devontae, and he feels like us. I think that he feels like the rookie gives us a better chance to win. I know a lot of people think Brian Hoyer because he's a veteran. People tend to forget that was the first game that he has won. Only playing
a better ball.
Oh, it's Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah, and I feel like Aiden is going to utilize his weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if Devontae was like, all right, Rook, hey, give me a chance. Give me a chance. He'd say, all right, fuck, here you go. And I think he'll throw it and and what you do is, sometimes a quarterback just get it around the guy and let the receiver make plays.
Yeah. And remember this, you guys, for those who don't, we lost 24-17 that day, but Devontae was targeted 13 times by Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah.
So he was targeted, caught 8 passes for 75 yards, didn't have any touchdowns. But I mean, what do you expect? Your first action in the NFL, and he just got absolutely destroyed. I mean,
he was targeted last week.
He was sacked 7 times. Let me see. I think he was only targeted. Let me see. I forgot what it was. It was insane though, bro.
And I even know. I mean, back when Carr was playing, there'd be games he wouldn't even come close to looking at him.
Well, he would force feed Devontae.
I thought there were games where he should have been throwing to him and he wasn't.
Well, I mean, I'll say sometimes, he wouldn't go to him when he was open for sure.
Okay, I guess that's
yeah. But there was a lot of times he force fed Devontae.
Yeah, so he's forcing it when he shouldn't, and then when he should throw it, he's not, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's more what I mean.
I'm looking right now. I'm trying to see 20. Okay, that's the wrong damn right here. Boom. Game recap. I'm looking at player stats. Why is ESPN tweaking right now? I'm gonna say this, bro. He wasn't.
I didn't think so, right?
I mean, look at him. 4 targets. 4 targets.
Yeah. That's
insane. Like Devontae, I understand why Devontae would be pissed, but once again, we talked about the win. We won. So let me see. Salute to everybody, man. Appreciate you, John, on the comment and the super, bro. There was something else that I wanted to.
I mean, we like. I would like to see us go in there and just beat the shit out of these guys. That would be a huge, I think a huge step in this season, a huge positive boost for the team, for the organization, for the players, for the management, for the coaches, for the fans, for everything, right? To go in there and just put together a complete game and just go in there and just smash these dudes.
Yeah.
And I don't see why there's any reason that we can't, right? I mean, especially again, I mean, think about if you're on Chicago's side right now, like they've got to be thinking like we're fucked.
At this point, I don't even think Chicago wants to win. If the NFL ended, the season ended right now, Stu, they have the number 1 and number 2 pick in the NFL draft.
What's their record right now?
They're 1-5, I believe.
Whew.
Like you have the number 1 and number 2 picks, and like you can go get Marvin Harrison Jr. and Caleb Williams right now if you wanted to.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is a monster, boy.
Best wide receiver prospect since Calvin Johnson to me.
I watched him pretty up and close and personal fucking last Saturday.
Yeah. Dog. He's a monster.
Yeah,
but I just and right now I'm looking at something. Salute to our family over at Vegas Sports today. They're out. They said right now that Hoyer was getting some first team reps, but they were kind of revolving door, in and out. You know what I mean? So they're still splitting reps right now, but it looks as though it's certain.
Wouldn't you think though, as a coach, what in practice is going to show you who the starter is going to be? Wouldn't you know? Yeah. Like on Monday, like, hey guys, who do you want? I mean, what's practice going to show these guys? Like going back and forth, just fucking stop playing mind games and just pick a guy and let a guy know he's the guy for the week and the other guy's the backup, and let them prepare that way rather than am I not? Am I doing this right? If I don't do this, am I not going to get the start? It's just, again, it's this control thing.
Let me ask you, the time in the NFL, have you seen, because would you believe, what if I said to you right now, Monday came and Josh McDaniels said, Aiden, you're the quarterback come Sunday. Brian Hoyer, you're the backup, but we're going to go through practice like nothing, like you guys know nothing about nothing, right? Like they both said the right things during their pressers. They both said, we'll be ready to go if we're called. So do you think that
are you saying from a strategic standpoint,
yes,
the Bears know who to practice for?
Yeah. Do you think that he would have told one of those guys off the rip after Sunday, this is what's going on? Come Monday.
I would hope. That's what I'm saying. I would hope that behind. Yeah. I mean, obviously, because when you can have a team spending time preparing for someone that's not going to be in there, like that's valuable time. So I like the fact that he's not telling it to the public, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Chicago spend time practicing both quarterbacks and having to pick out what plays they like, because obviously you're going to switch the offense according to quarterback.
Yeah.
So I like that, but I would hope that maybe he doesn't trust the guys knowing and that they're going to say it. So I don't know. I mean,
yeah. Well, let me ask you this: if Aiden goes out there, and I asked Wasted this question too. I want to get your opinion on this. If Aiden goes out there and he starts, okay, and he goes out there and absolutely destroys the Chicago Bears, which is a bad team, but you take any win you can in the NFL, right? If we beat the Chicago Bears, how do you feel going into Monday Night Football the next Monday in Detroit if Josh McDaniels throws Jimmy G out there if he's healthy, starts him again? If Aiden goes out there and cooks, how do you sell that to your team if Aiden goes out there and absolutely destroys the Chicago Bears defense, and then they go back to Jimmy G come Monday night against Detroit?
That'd be the third time?
Yes.
No. You can't. I mean,
how do you sell that to your team? I don't know, because we already know what Jimmy G looks like in this offense. He looks scared.
Well, to me, it would tell the team that regardless of how you play, guys are going to get the start, and it's just what the coach. It doesn't matter how well or how bad I play or how well I play. It's just who the coach wants to start. So
yeah, why
am I going to sit here and again? I mean, you should hope that guys are always going to play hard and practice hard and want to win, but. Obviously, in today's game, you know that guys are pretty sensitive, right? So they may look at it and go, "It doesn't matter. Why this guy, doesn't? Am I going to work my balls off and practice harder and work harder and train harder and watch more film and then not play just because I know he's going to start this guy no matter what?" I mean, that's a shitty environment, dude. That's an environment to where. It shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't matter who the guy is. You play the better player.
But you're not being rewarded for playing good like that. That's what you're basically selling. That's the culture of your team. Aiden went out there, had a hell of a game, but we're going to get the ball back to Jimmy G. Detroit Monday night. That's a terrible way to. That's a terrible.
And
culture.
To be honest with you, I would almost say, hey, coach, man. To be honest with you, I'm not feeling it right now. Let the young boy play. Like I'm not, for whatever reason, I'm in a slump right now. I don't feel confident going back out there, but I don't see him doing that. But
it's Jimmy G's last chance at really being a starter in the NFL. I don't know, man. I think he'd be like, give me the ball back. Like I want to solid.
He would. I mean, he would. Because how else are you going to make a comeback if you're not back out there, right? Like
exactly. I like this comment right here. Salute the Ghost Regime. The most important part about AOC's game is that despite those turnovers, he had the self-presence to regroup and still put us in a position to win. I don't think Jimmy or Hoy could have done that.
That's true, right? It was 10-27 or something or he came back from 17 points down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have put up a touchdown to tie that ball game. And then, Josh McDaniels caught a pass.
On the 4-yard line with two timeouts and
first down. Wasn't it first down? I think we had.
It was first down. Yeah. With I think we had 2 timeouts.
Yeah, and you could have ran the ball 4 times and scored. Yeah.
Yes. But.
And I love that Aiden still went into his presser and took accountability, even though.
And that's the other thing too is I'd like people if they haven't just to show the character of the guy Aiden is. He walked up there and he said exactly, there was no fluff about it. There was no place and blame. It was all, I got to play better. I got to do better. I got to work harder. I gotta, make better choices. And, he said we were running the ball pretty good the second half, but which was kind of a nice little, and they were toting it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that's the other thing is the run game.
While you think about that thought, I'm trying to find if there's any updates at this point on who's starting. So I was on Twitter just looking right now at the beat writers and
what's our run game look like?
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad, bro. Like I think we have one of the worst ground games in the NFL right now. We just have not been able to click.
So let's see, new game.
While you do that, yo, Graphk and Stu, Max Crosby's over or under 3 sacks, 6 tackles, and 2 tackles for a loss. I'm gonna go. Damn, I damn near want to see just right there. Like I think you might have hit it on the head right there, Sancal. Like I'm all for. I think 3 sacks, 6 tackles, and 2 tackles for a loss. He's on pace for that. I might even put another tackle for a loss in there. Say 3 of them. 3 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks. I could see 7 tackles.
What was the over-under?
He has Max at 3 sacks, 6 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss.
Sorry, hold on. I want to see where these teams are. I just want to see where these teams are ranked. NFL rankings.
31st in total yards running right now. 31st. One of the worst teams in football.
And hold on. I also want to see. So, okay. I also want to see the Bears, see where they're ranked.
Let's see. Oh, Bears can't run the football. All their backs have been hurt. Herbert, I believe, was it Khalil Herbert? Their starting running back is on the IR, I believe, right now. I think they have Travis Homer coming back from like a hamstring injury or something like that. They can't run the football.
How the hell can I find like NFL? What would you say? NFL position rankings or no?
Let me see.
NFL stat.
I'm gonna find the injury report right now.
Leaders.
Let's see if it's been updated yet. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Injury report, week 7. All right, let's see. Is this updated yet?
Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so we got the updated injury report too. While you're looking at that real quick, I'm gonna read this off real quick, Stu. So Devontae was good to go. You know, he's dealing with that shoulder injury. He was full practice yesterday, full practice again today. Jacorian Bennett is out. He was limited in practice Wednesday, Thursday. He did not practice today. He has been ruled out. Jacorian Bennett is out. Jimmy G has been ruled out. Tyler Hall was limited in practice all week long with an ankle injury, but he will play. Justin Herron was dealing with a concussion, full practice today. He's good to go if need be. Nate Hobbs is out. So we're without 2 corners, Jacorian Bennett and Nate Hobbs. I believe that's 4 weeks in a row now with Nate Hobbs. Robert Spillane was dealing with that knee and shoulder injury, full practice all week long. He's good to go. In terms of the Bears, they're all over the place. Nate Davis, their offensive lineman, ankle injury, he's out. Dan Feeney, their guard, is questionable. He was limited in practice today, didn't practice yesterday. He's probably be a game time decision. Justin Fields out. Travis Homer was full practice. He's good to go with that hamstring injury. Eddie Jackson, their DB, is out. Rashawn Johnson, their running back, another running back with a concussion, out. Doug Kramer, offensive lineman, was dealing with a thumb injury. He's good to go. Yannick is good to go with that back injury. Terrell Smith, another DB, dealing with an illness. He didn't practice all week long. He is out. Darnell Wright has full practice today. He was dealing with a shoulder injury. He's been a pleasant surprise for that O-line out there in Chicago. He's questionable, so I'm assuming that he's going to be good to go. And then Mercedes Lewis, the veteran tight end, he's good to go. And then Jaquan Brisker joined groin injury, was limited in practice today. He's questionable. So there you have it. Go ahead, Stu. You got something?
No, I'm just looking at team stats on NFL.com. The Bears, what are they going by? So they are completion.
They struggle to run the football, bro.
I'm looking at this is passing.
Anything less than at least a 10-point win is a disappointment. That's what Devontae is talking about. Good teams win how they're supposed to win. Salute to Colleen.
The Bears have been sacked 25 times. They're like 3rd in the NFL for sacks.
I like that, JT. Bilal Nichols is going to show out.
Okay. Let's see.
Let me see. Can't be a fall guy if that person isn't producing. Let me see. Is the O-line feeling salty because JJ got played?
Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
209, you mean paid, right? And I don't think the O-line would be upset about a guy leading the league in rushing last year getting $12 million for I don't think that, brother, at all.
So the Bears actually have more passing yards than we do. No, they don't. What the fuck? Why is this?
Well, I'll tell you right now, bro, that they have to throw the football because they have no ground game.
Forgive me. No, there we go. All right. So they're okay, never mind. Okay, there they are. They're like 20th in passing, rushing. Let's see. Rushing yards. They are.
Salute to Sencal too.
They're actually shit. I mean, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're actually ranked 6th in the NFL for rushing yards.
Are they?
Yeah, at 816 rushing yards.
Okay, but let's do this. How much of that is Justin Fields?
True. They only have 3 rushing touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that most of
They
that
only have 3 rushing touchdowns. Okay.
Let me see.
No, you're probably right. Let's see, yards per carry. We're the worst in the NFL with 3 yards per carry.
Yeah.
And the Bears are.
I'm looking right now
They're
at.
actually not too bad at 4.8 yards per carry. But again, that's Fields. You're right.
Yeah.
That's Fields.
Yeah, I'm looking right now, and I'm looking at rushing this year alone. All right, boom. Why the fuck did they make this shit so difficult to look at, bro? Passing. All right, right here. Boom. Rushing.
God, the Vikings and Steelers have no rushing touchdowns.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. The Bears have 3. We have 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Receiving touchdowns. The Bears have 11. We have 7. Total touchdowns, 14. The Bears have. We have 10. That's surprising to me.
Looking at rushing yards right now in 2023. He averages 55.3 a game.
So let's see this. So yards.
237 of those yards are from Justin Fields on the ground.
Okay. All right.
So there you have it.
So the Bears passing defense, they've given up. They're third worst in the NFL, giving up 1,604 yards passing, 13 passing touchdowns. They've only 3 interceptions. That's surprising to me.
Colleen, appreciate you for becoming a member. I appreciate you, family. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link. It's pinned up top.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Salute the primo.
Our passing defense is 8th as far as yards go.
Mm-hmm.
In let's see, rushing.
Hey man, the defense. I'm telling you, man, the defense has been a pleasant surprise, Stu.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just looking like those Stuart Schweiger Raider teams, man. The offense can't get clicking.
Let's see, rushing yards. Defensively, the Lions are number 1. Shit, the Bears are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 8th in the NFL as far as rushing yards. Only giving up 4 rushing touchdowns. Giving up 3-point yards per carry. Let's see, what are we doing? And the Raiders gave up 730 yards and 4.3 per carry, 7 rushing touchdowns. So I don't know if I'm just trying to
But think about this too. We're playing against a bunch of backup running backs. There's no Justin Fields. There's no Khalil Herbert. They lost both their guys that get most of that yardage on the ground. So we're dealing with a bunch of backup. I think they have Deontay Foreman though. I think Foreman is the guy that's going to run the ball for him. And he's a sneaky type running back. He would be the guy that would go out there and gash us in the run game this week.
The Raiders are the only team in the NFL without a forced fumble.
For real?
That's what it shows here. Yeah. And the Bears are 1, 2, 3.
I think we had a few of them, but they were called back.
8. They're 9th in the NFL with 6 forced fumbles.
Golly.
So they caused fumbles. They've only recovered 2 of them, but okay.
Salute the Trig, man. Appreciate you, brother. Go ahead, Stu.
And then I'm just looking at interceptions. So
Stu got the old school glassy, the old man shit. Bring them shits down.
So the Bears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are so 7th from the worst. I'm looking backwards with 3 interceptions on defense. Shit, the Raiders got 5, dude.
Yeah,
I like that. Shit.
That means this rookie is going to try and throw it around the yard for the Bears. He's going to have to. That's going to be the only way they can find a way to try and pull out a W. He's going to have to.
The Bears defense does not create interceptions, so throw it on them, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's why you put Aiden O'Connell out there. Let the kid go. Let the kid take it. Like, this is the game you give him the football, man. I like that, SinCal. Forced fumble incoming this Sunday by rookie Tyree Wilson. I like that.
He needs to do something.
Yeah. And Nick says Merrick with another pick. I would love that. It'd be 3 weeks in a row.
He's been, again, like I said, he must be living good because they are going right to his ass. So
yep.
Whatever he's been doing, keep it up, man. Shit.
Rick, we'll know here soon about Hoyer. or O'Connell. So we kind of were just I was kind of trying to stretch the show out a little bit to see if they dropped the information.
Yeah,
but
for real. But it's not. But it sounds like he wants to.
I don't know, man. I'm looking to see real quick, but nah. Let me see any update.
I mean, let's see. It's out there. It's 3, 2. I mean, they're going to be taking off here within probably the next hour and a half.
Yeah. We'll know here soon. I like that, man. I see a lot of people in the chat saying Michael Mayer is going to have a big game. I hope so, man. I hope our tight end continues to go out there and cook.
Well, he started off great last week, and then
the yak, Stu. That's why he's such a big piece of this offense. Because
did they go away from him, or did they?
No, we kept him. We kind of, I mean, it's kind of easy to say you go away from him when you get him so active in the first series. You know what I mean? Like he was still throwing.
He had 4 catches, didn't he?
Yeah, for like 75, 78 yards, somewhere around there. So something in the 70 range. But I would love that. But the yak, this man fights through tackles, bro. Like he fights through like that's the kind of shit you want from your tight end. Let me see. MP Pick 6 calling it now. I would love that. Salute to Max. Also, they're gonna announce it at midnight like an album release.
Are you serious?
No,
I'm like, these dudes, man. Come on. Oh, 16 and 24 as a starter. Give the keys to AOC. Mayer and Tucker get okay.
Graham Diablo came back. I know he was beat up a little bit, but he did come back. What's your prediction on?
He played last week, right?
Yeah, definitely, and he looked good too. I like this one right here. Colleen says, "What's your prediction on Jacobs' rushing yards?" I think he'll have at least 85. I hate trying to keep giving predictions because we're not finding a way to run the football. But I'll tell you right now, this would be the week to figure it out. Like real talk, you got Yannick on one edge where he can't contain. He's a sack artist. He's not a guy that plays the run well. You know what I mean? So he's not going to set the edge well. This would be the week to get it done. But look, I'm at the point still. You got to prove to me, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just go out there and put it. I would love for this to be a breakout 100+ yard game.
I would like to see a buck. I would like to see a buck.
Yeah, man. But and Nick, you're right. They're running.
If we're running a buck, we're keeping the defense on their toes. And that's going to open up the passing game too. If we can't run, and then again, they're just going to zero in on the pass.
Yeah, and they got a guy, former Raider out there that's been playing pretty well for them, Andrew Billings, defensive tackle. He's been playing around well for those guys. So their run D's not bad. Let's just say that. But this should be the week where we can still get it going. Real talk. Are you guys? Are you going? I'm buying 2 drinks. Laugh out loud. Have fun. Great, awesome show. You and Stu doing a great job. Salute to you, Rick. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Big Warren says Marcus Peters' interview sounded like he said AO4 is getting the start. Well, we don't know. I seen it though. He was like, Marcus Peters is a funny dude, bro. They was like,
that's the offensive coordinator.
No, that's the corner, Marcus Peters.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, 24.
Yeah. He came out and said they were like, who's your favorite corners of all time? He said Seawood. He mentioned all the greats. I'm saying Champ Bailey, and then he basically was like, you got to not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he talked, you could tell he's related to Marshawn Lynch, bro.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, because his cousin. That's that old.
Is he from Oakland too?
Mm-hmm, born and raised West Oakland. Yeah.
That boy's knock-knee like a motherfucker, bro. Now you saw. I mean, hey, like I said,
yeah.
That his shit was just.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, look at this dude, man.
Docs and Stu, great show. Our defense has been the positive, but would you guys trade to improve? Yes. At the trade deadline, you have to look to improve the defensive line. I'm looking at a defensive end or defensive tackle. I think we're going to have to rely more on this defense. It's been proven up to week 7 that the offense it's not been clicking yet. So why not build that defense while they're hot? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you realistically go get on the offense? You're not going to find a quarterback at the trade deadline. You're not probably going to find any real true offensive line help at the trade deadline. You have to
corner.
Oh, we need some corner help. We do. Because Jacorian has been getting, cooked his rookie year. He's hurt right now. Nate Haas missed the past 4 weeks. We're going to need some help. Brandon Faison's still on the IR. I don't know what the hell's going on with him.
I like Peters' personality, but he makes me nervous, dude.
Oh, Peters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's on the wrong side of 30 at this point, Stu. And bro, you've been in the game. You've seen it.
He don't want any physical contact. He's not trying to get, and that's the thing that he's a liability on the tackling aspect.
Yeah, but even in coverage though, a little bit as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And he's had quite a few pass interference calls, if I'm not mistaken.
Him, Jacorian. I mean, they've all kind of been. We got to get that. We got to get that. But if you clean up that defensive line and you put more pressure on the quarterback, that makes your corner room a lot. It takes a lot of pressure off those guys. Let me see. JT, you are out of pocket. I'm not putting that up, JT. I love you, bro. I can't stand.
He wearing his Saints jersey?
Yeah, man. Probably wearing. Yep, probably wearing. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. I don't. Hey, we're in a world now where content creators can wear other teams' jerseys on live streams and be two team. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy, nasty work in these streets, man. Look,
the world's crazy right now, man. That's why I don't leave the house.
I feel you, bro. And now I'm realizing it too. I'm gonna stay my ass at home too, man.
It's not worth it, bro. It's not.
It ain't. That shit is crazy, man. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Appreciate you guys. We're still over 500 plus people.
So are you gonna so this game, I'm probably gonna get it. It's on CBS. It's got to be the regional game, I'm assuming. Probably, right?
It's on Fox.
Is it okay? So yeah.
we should be able to watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's on Fox because you know how they always do that when we play the NFC teams. It's on Fox, and then it's on Fox.
I know. TK downloaded his the YouTube television, and that like plays everything, dude. That's a pretty good little setup there. Are
you free to do a watch party this weekend or not?
Yes.
Let me know because it's just gonna be me. Hammers in Vegas.
Well, and it'll also probably be just me too.
Okay, cool. That'll be a lot better, so we can break down the game as we see.
Yeah, it was. It was. I remember I rewatched it at one point. Man, there was kids flying around everywhere, dude. And like, I'm like, bro, like, dude,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, they got like this is.
Well, the cool thing with watch parties is we have fun. You know what I mean? Like it's not one of them shows where we have to statistically and do all that. Like it's just we have fun. So I wasn't, it ain't that big. But this week would be fun for us to break the game down as we see it.
Yes.
Now AO needs to start. He'll help push safeties back. He can get through reads faster than Hoyer, and his accuracy is legit. McDaniels can't coach us a L. Talk that shit, John. Talk that shit, my brother.
I'm.
Why is people saying there's so many conflicting reports right now? I'm seeing it's Hoyer, then it's what is going on, man?
I'm gonna say that we Where did you see the team being at this point in the season?
Where we are now?
Yeah. I mean
where we are now, the 500 team kind of hovering around that area. I mean, I didn't think that we were going to be a 6-0 team right now, or maybe 4-2 at best.
Yeah.
This is exactly where I thought we would be.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we're a mediocre team at best right now, still. And we're literally the definition of mediocrity right now, 500. So,
well, what are the other teams' rankings?
In terms of what in our division?
Just records.
Because in our division, we're second in our division right now.
So,
I'm looking. See, everybody right now is trolling right now in the chat, trying to say who's going to start and what. Okay, JT, I got you, brother. Salute to you, bro. You see,
hey, and when you were talking earlier about a left-handed quarterback, you're talking about Hostetler, right?
Haas wasn't a lefty.
He wasn't? Because you talked about bringing in a guy like an old school. You remember having a guy who was
think back. Super Bowl winner.
Oh, the snake.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you have it.
Okay.
Yeah. Broncos are 1-1. Damn, are they, bro?
I'm looking there. There's a lot of 3-3 teams, dude, and not too many. I mean, the Dolphins are 5-1, the Bills are 4-2, Baltimore's 4-2, Jacksonville's 5-2, Colts and Houston are 3-3, Kansas City's 5-1, 3-3. So I mean, let me look at the other NFC.
Realistically, right now, like real talk, like
God, that NFC South is just garbage.
It's just terrible, bro.
Fuck.
Terrible. We're still in this thing. Come week 7, like we're still in the hunt. You know what I mean? It's just
I'm saying. I mean, throughout the entire NFL, I mean, the NFC North, besides the Lions, are garbage.
Yeah.
Which who do we play them? I mean, who do we play? NFC's a fucking North team here. So, and then we play the Giants, who are garbage. So I mean, dude, it's
trying to see standings right here. I'm trying to see. Okay, right now, if the if the playoffs started right now, we're on the outside looking in at 3-3. So right now it'd be the Chiefs, the Dolphins, the Jags, the Ravens, the Bills, Steelers. I'm assuming 3 teams. Yeah, that would be the teams right there. So a half game back out of the last spot.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, what's going on?
Let me see.
What day are we doing?
Let me mute Stu real quick. Okay, you good to go.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, Jets 3-3, New England 1-5, Cincinnati Bengals 3-3.
Yeah.
Commanders 3-3, Green Bay 2-3, Minnesota 2-4, Atlanta Falcons 3-3, New Orleans Saints 3-4, Seattle 3-2, Rams are 3-3, Arizona Cardinals 1-5. So I mean, it's again, man. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you know, mediocrity, but I mean, I think it's a little bit higher than that. Wouldn't you think?
I mean, look at it like this: the teams that we lost to, Steelers, they're 3-2. They'd be in the playoffs right now if the playoffs started today.
Yep.
The Chargers are always a feisty team. They're a divisional team. So, you know, the Buffalo Bills, I mean, they're one of the top echelon teams in the NFL. So, I mean, we've lost against, you know, 3 pretty good teams. You know,
I mean, really, and we've beaten the teams we were supposed to beat, to be honest with you, I think.
It's official. Brian Hoyer is starting. Wow. Well,
thanks for getting me all fucking pumped up. God damn it.
Yeah. Hoyer will be starting. High stakes.
You know, I should drive up. I should drive up to Chicago and start slapping motherfuckers.
Man, I just like, how do you throw Brian Hoyer out there, bro? It makes no sense to me at all. You already know what you're dealing with, bro. Like, why? And Diana Rossini, you guys of The Athletic, just put it out there. It is official. Brian Hoyer. Let me share the screen. Oh my God, dude. What in the fuck?
Well,
man?
I mean,
right here. Diana Rossini. Brian Hoyer will be starting quarterback for the Raiders against the Bears, per source.
Well, you know, I mean, let's just see.
Well, this is the thing. If he shits the bed in the first half, you throw the kid in.
Yeah. And again, I've got to say that this is the head coach making this decision, right? And let's see if, hey,
I just can't believe that shit.
Hey,
man.
What's going on?
And Graham, I'm with you on that, brother. I think the kid will. But let's hope that the kid doesn't, because that means that Hoyer shit the bed and the Bears are still in the game.
But again, you want to look and see, because I'm assuming he's sitting there with Ziegler, and they're sitting there going, "What do you want to do?" So this is their decision. Let's see how it works out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you guys. One more time for those who didn't see it. Diana Rossini, Brian Hoyer will be the starting quarterback for the Raiders against the Bears. I just thought, bro, still this would be the best week to give the kid a chance to build some confidence, man.
I'd feel a lot better about this week rather than Hoyer going out and shitting the bed than throwing him out there against the fucking Lions on Monday Night Football in Detroit.
I just look, at least if we had a running game, I would have no problem putting Hoyer out there. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna be forced to throw the football around, bro. We can't run the football right now. Like, if we had a ground game, I'd be like, you know what? Throw Hoyer out there, man. It's cool.
Yeah. Just manage the game.
Manage the game. There's no game management if you can't run the football effectively. So you're literally saying, Hoyer, go out there and win the game for us.
Well, and you know what? Here's the other thing that you have to look at. With the Bears being 1-5, Hoyer could go out there and look good against a shitty ass team, and it could be a false. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know Devontae, bro. He's at home right now eating Taco Bell, mad as fuck. Real shit.
Taco Bell and yeah.
Salute to Arlen. Raiders 27, Bears 13. I think Arlen, you put that up there before you found out who was going to be the starting quarterback, but I'm here for it. Adams 2 TDs, Josh 110, 1 TD. Defense gets 3 sacks, 3 turnovers. Raiders. Salute to Arlen. Appreciate you, brother, and salute to John real quick as well. And
you're absolutely right. Like that's the other things too. Is this could have been a great game, like you said, for Aiden to come out and roast these motherfuckers too.
Yeah, why play the long game with Aiden O'Connell when you technically don't even have a starting caliber quarterback right now? You got Hoyer and then you got Jimmy G who's shit the bed, and you just drafted this kid. You just got him in the 4th. Like these guys can't afford to lose games, Stu. Like there was just a report that came out a week and a half ago that the hot seat is really getting hotter right now for Josh McDaniels.
I'm gonna say this.
Could you imagine? But imagine this real quick, Stu. Your job's on the line. And who do you send out to do the job? Brian Hoyer.
Well, the only thing that I can think of is Hoyer's played how many years?
Man, he's been around forever.
So he's a yes man.
Yes.
Like, remember I said there's guys that have a long career by doing what to coaches? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can see that McDaniels is a guy who likes those type of guys around him, right? So I'm going to say he can probably control Hoyer a little bit more, right? And Hoyer, hey, just and a guy that Hoyer's, hey, Devontae, coach wants us to run this play, so we're not going to where Aiden might go out and, shit, fuck what coach call, I'm going to throw it to you. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a little bit of a gunslinger. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of in today's era with these coaches that are so so insecure and so ego driven and so micromanaging and just want to control everything. That Hoyer's a guy that he can sit and control and then blame after the game when he tells Hoyer what to do and it doesn't work, he can blame it on Hoyer.
Yeah. And John, and he said, is it because they really like this kid and they're trying to protect him because they want to really groom him? I don't know what does that tell the kid though, that, hey, we're going to start Brian Hoyer over you, a career backup. Like, like if you like the kid, allow him a chance to get out there and get some reps, some live reps. Look, if you like the kid, I'm sorry. If you're
and especially too, he's going back. He's from Illinois. Like he's going to be so hype to play in the game too. Like, bro,
I don't care how many wins we get. I want McDumbass out. I hope Mark wised up after that 8-second championship and sees that our coach is trash. Salute to our brother Demokes on the $5 donation, and salute to JT as well. You really surprised that McDaniel? No, not at all. Not at all.
You're right. No,
I just thought, man, and assumed, with all these talks of his job potentially being on the line, that he would say,
these guys don't care though, because he knows as soon as he gets fired, he's going to get picked right back up.
Go right back to New England.
I saw I couldn't believe it when I saw goddamn Jim Schwartz, the defensive coordinator for fucking
the Cleveland Browns.
I'm like, are you shitting me?
Hey, and guess what, Stu? He has the #1 defense in the NFL.
God damn it.
Just killed your whole point, huh? But he does have a lot of talent out there. Does have a lot of talent, but they have the #1 defense in the NFL.
I saw that when I was looking at this. I chose to ignore it.
Yo, but I mean, either way, it is what it is, man. Brian Hoyer started.
Again, these guys, they're not. You know what? They just get recycled. He'll get picked up. It's no big deal. He'll collect his. If he gets fired, they still gotta pay him. He can sit back, collect his check, take a year off, still make that money, and he'll get picked up.
New England will go. They'll go get him. He'll be the guy to come in and take Bill Belichick job when he moves on.
He'll get the offensive coordinator job. Then when Bill leaves, he'll be bing bing. You know what I mean? Like, these guys. That's the thing. I'm looking at and I'm going, how do these guys keep getting jobs? Like, I know there's, again, that was a surprising thing to me was I couldn't believe how bad the coaches were at the NFL level. I mean, I can't sit here and explain it enough to the nation how many bad coaches are up there. And these guys know that if you start bringing in good coaches, they're going to get replaced. So you know what they do? They don't allow it, and they just keep hiring each other.
Yeah. I'm looking right now. I don't even agree with Tashawn Reed. He says Raiders are going to play it safe this week at quarterback. I don't know how is that playing it safe with Brian Hoyer? I'm just trying to figure out, like, how is that safe?
It's not. I mean,
I just, like, make that shit make sense to me. We're playing it safe by putting Hoyer out there. And I don't want to shit on Hoyer. And this is not me doing that, Reap. It's just we know who he is. It is what it is, man. Salute to Arlen real quick. Hoyer could have a good game. AOC can take over when needed. Gotta believe. Hopefully you're right. Hopefully, but I'm gonna say this: if we see Aiden O'Connell, that means that we're probably in a deficit, and Brian Hoyer is shitting the bed.
yes,
so it's like
that's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, then what? Now we're down to a bad team, and what is that? What kind of message does that send? That Devontae Adams was already frustrated, and the other leaders were down to the Bears at halftime, and now it's time to put Aiden O'Connell out there. Like, make that shit make sense. McDaniels equals conservative. Never expected AOC. Man, bro, I just wish this would be the perfect time, man, to see the kid. But it is what it is. Well, hey, breaking news. Brian Hoyer is starting for us on Sunday.
Number 7.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Other than that, and Raymond, you're right. Still spot on. It's the good old boy bullshit.
No, it is. These guys, they hire their drinking buddies, man, and they just. I couldn't believe it. And I'm looking and I'm going, that dude's now a defensive coordinator or a head coach. Like these, again, man, you guys would be, and that's why you see pretty much the teams with the coaches, similar coaches are the ones that are always winning, right? Yeah. You know who the good home grid and, Belichick and, I don't want to say Pete Carroll because I think he's a piece of shit, but you see like these around the times you see that it's and I'm so surprised that a former player like the Lions got that he made his way up there. But you're seeing when you get these dudes that have credibility with the players and our players, coaches, and know what it's like to be out there in certain situations. Yeah, you see what they set the culture and guys get behind them, they buy in, but. A lot of these guys, just because they have this resume, well, I've been on this. Well, you didn't do anything. It wasn't.
Well, they also know where they're hiding the bodies at, Stu, and we know that. Right? Like, they also know where they're hiding the skeleton, where the bodies are. So we know how this shit goes. Real quick, man. Salute to Raider Nation for life. You think McDaniels is trying to save Jimmy's spot because it would be easier to sit Hoyer, and that's an interesting comment.
That's a good. Who said that?
Shout out to Raider Nation for life. Trig, he said, "Do you think that McDaniels is trying to save Jimmy's spot? Because, like I said, if Aiden goes out there and blows this team out the water,
then he's really got a QB issue to deal with." That's a good point. That's a very good point, and that could be exactly what. Again, it goes back to Hoyer being a guy where it's like, "Hey, you're gonna. Oh, no, hey, no problem, coach. Yep. I understand. Yep, no problem." Yep. And let Jimmy come back in, and that's.
And there you have it, Nick. Hoyer, which means Jimmy G's weak ass will start the rest of the way. There you have it. No more QB controversy, you guys. It looks as though their plan is to sit the kid as long as they can and develop him and see what he is moving forward. So other than that, it looks like they're going to run with the vets at this point. So here's what it is. Salute to everybody here in the building, man.
Thanks for having me come on, dude. That was good. I know we were going to come on earlier, but
no, it's all good, brother. Hopefully you can pull up on the watch party this weekend and let's have some fun and watch the game.
Absolutely. And everybody, I know the fans, you guys are going to stay positive the whole game. You're not gonna after one minus yardage play gonna say fire the whole fucking team. We're gonna stay positive. We're gonna have good energy. We're gonna, what I'm saying, even if we go down, we're gonna be behind them. And so I expect that from you guys.
Max says maybe he went with Hoyer because there's no tape on him.
Hey, they couldn't. Yeah, they can't game plan them.
Guy's been in the league for 37 years. There's no tape on him. Salute to Max, my dog, man. Salute to Martin as well. Here Graphk in number 30. Raiders. Salute to my guys. Appreciate you guys for pulling up on us as always.
And my question is though, because I do remember this. You said if we win, you're gonna wear that 30 jersey again.
Yeah. Oh, bro, it's literally sitting on the dryer. Yeah, it's good to go. Oh, I gotta tell you a story about that jersey, bro, and you're gonna be disgusted by me.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Yeah,
I think.
Actually, you know what? You be the one person that wouldn't think it's disgusting.
I was gonna say I feel honored.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Then you definitely be honored, bro, because it was hell of a victory. Hey, victory formation.
Hey, that's the best play in football. It is.
Set height, bing, bomb. Other than that,
man, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here too. I gotta get to my bro's house. I got some business to attend to. My brother, I'm gonna call you if.
Yeah, what are you doing tonight? Are you doing anything tonight?
I don't know yet. I don't know, but if we do
tomorrow,
definitely. I'm gonna call you here in a little bit.
All right, sounds good.
All right, salute to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate you guys as always. On the way out,
love you, Raider Nation. Thanks for the great questions. Hey, I want to say this. I am impressed with the knowledge and questions. The fans are learning their shit, man, and that's awesome to hear, because I think I'm learning from you guys. Docs, when I watched your thing, I can see we're becoming not just fans, but we're knowing what the fuck we're talking about, dude. And that's awesome. And when you can do that, it makes the game much more entertaining. And it's nice to have the nation know their shit, dude. That's awesome. You guys know it better than these knuckleheads on fucking TV making $30 million that just don't make any sense. So, so I appreciate that, guys. That's awesome to see, man. That's good stuff. So shout out and big ups to the Raider Nation, man. That's great. And yeah, man.
My brother, love you, bro.
Love you too.
All right, y'all. Salute, nation. We out. One.